A really big thing that I like about 4.0 versus Midjourney, and Midjourney is what we've been using exclusively for the last year and a half, is that the edit process is much more conversational. So instead of having to use the highlighting, the editing tool, or instead of having to go to another program like Photoshop or Illustrator, I can just talk straight to the AI and say, hey, I want the shock proof underneath the binoculars falling and the water absorbent, I want it underneath the binoculars falling in water. So I just explain what I want, and ChatGPT handles this very easily. No need for advanced tools. It works extremely well. This, I believe, is the last tip here. The first week that I was using this tool, I was having some serious problems with creating photorealistic people, especially photorealistic kids. Basically told me that creating kids is against ChatGPT's photorealistic or identifiable kids is against ChatGPT's terms of service. But after talking with our internal design team, I found out this is not the case. It can create kids, no problem at all. But the important thing is context. Let me try to explain this. In this image or in this screenshot, I'm basically saying, it's telling me it couldn't make photorealistic kids. And I think, what if I get a photo of my niece and use that as a reference image? And I think I'm giving context here, but I'm really not. I'm basically saying, hey, I want you to make me a photo of a girl dropping binoculars, and here's a reference image of my niece, Rylan. And ChatGPT basically responds and says, oh yeah, your niece is super cute. Sorry, I can't make this image. The problem here is I'm being very vague about what's going on in the situation. Why do I want this image? Versus if I just move from saying, I want a photo of a girl doing this, and I say, hey, for extra context, this is a scene of a girl who is on a hike in the woods, exploring and doing bird watching. She should be wearing a backpack and hiking appropriate clothing. The age range of the girl should be between 7 to 9 years old. And then I go on to describe the colors that I want to see in the scene. So I think what's happening is because the image model is so new, it's very conservative and it doesn't want any abuse. It doesn't want any inappropriate images. So if you just say, I want a photo of a girl, a little too vague, but I want a photo of a girl who's hiking, this is what she's wearing, this is a totally normal situation, it can kind of imagine, oh, okay, this sounds acceptable. I'm going to go and render the image.